Hi viewers, this is Mahid from Siblings English Academy, Bahria, Lahore. Um, this you see, this is Act 2 of the what did it say, the tragedy of Macbeth, um, written by William Shakespeare. As we were going, we were studying it. So what happened in scene 2? You can see in my previous video, you see I gave you introductory informations about Macbeth and a great many details about the characters and about the places, many other things. So it was a pretty long video, about 40 minutes. Now, without wasting time, I'm going to start now. So by now, Macbeth has killed his cousin, King Duncan. So now the thing is that we are entering in Act 2. At night, a banker approaches the witches to Macbeth. Okay, Macbeth says he thinks, and now as Macbeth and Banquo, they were coming from the battlefield on the way home, and they happened to meet some witches, and the witches, you see, made prophecy to Macbeth that he would become king, and they promised to Banquo that Banquo himself would not become a king, rather he his son would become the king. So in a way, it was that uh, the kingship of Macbeth would come to an end at the hands of Banquo's son. So they have, though they were before beating these witches, Banquo and Macbeth, they were two good generals, two brother-like, let's see, uh, friends, trustworthy. They trusted each other, see, more than they trusted their lives to each other in the battlefield. Okay, with the faith that they will not be cheated by anyone. But here the situation has changed. Macbeth has become the is after this you see whole scenario when the king has died, the king has been killed or murdered by Macbeth, and though it is not yet revealed, nobody knows what happened. Let's see, it is the blame that is put on the guards of the king that they did this, and Macbeth quickly killed them. So there were some wise people. They were in doubt that there was something wrong. Okay, Macbeth was more than 50% to be blamed. Okay, so how it happened? Anyway, afterwards, the sons of the king they felt in danger, so they fled from the country, and some other people who were about to have questions about the Macbeth's actions. Okay, so anyway, situation changed in favor of Macbeth later, but at the moment, it's all confusion. So Banco mentions that uh, about the witches, what the witches promised to him. So it means the action was that he knew, Banco knew that this murder had been made by Macbeth. Okay, and this murder had been committed by Macbeth. So Macbeth says he thinks not of them. Macbeth himself doesn't like to listen to such things. So he thinks he doesn't think about this. He doesn't care about what the witches said to him. But we discuss the business at a suitable time. Okay. Macbeth's wife is waiting anxiously for Macbeth to kill Duncan. And Duncan has not yet been killed. Okay. So then this is that the king had come to for a stay in Macbeth's palace, Macbeth's house. Okay, so it was lucky chance for Macbeth to commit the action. Okay, So this is, I'm sorry, I a bit confused everything. So the thing is that here, Duncan has not yet been killed. So before killing off Duncan, the Banco mentions the meeting of Macbeth with um, the witches. Okay, so Macbeth arrives and he is extremely distressed. He says that he has done the deed. Actually, Macbeth himself did not want to kill his see, cousin, uncle Duncan, no, not cousin, uncle, cousin. See, Duncan. He was, and you see, king was at his home as a guest, and it was his duty to protect him, not to kill him. So, being a duty bound, he did not want to kill Duncan because he was good by nature as well. Okay, so but it was Lady Macbeth. Um, she coaxed him. She persuaded him to commit the murder. So after having killed, he comes back to Lady Macbeth. He has brought the daggers, which he should have planted with the um, drugged grooms, but refuses to go back. He was expected to put the daggers there, but he comes back with them. His wife takes them and suppresses and the importance of smearing to the grooms. The grooms are here, the guards of um, the courtiers who are on duty at the gates. Okay, actually, it so happened that Lady Macbeth gave them drinks, and there was some sort of drug, so they lost their consciousness, and then it was blamed later that the gods they killed the king and they were lying to their and they did this they committed this action of killing in their you see unconscious state of physical state. So they were not in their senses, and because they were drunk, they did not have proper senses. They were care in a carefree manner, and they killed the king. Okay, because they had the weapons, daggers, or swords with them. So things went like this. So it was that when they had been, because the guards had been drunk, they were given drugs and they were unconscious. So their daggers they had been taken by Macbeth, and with them the king was killed to put the blame on the uh, people, his guards, and Macbeth committed the mistake that he brought back the daggers with him, and it was perhaps the Lady Macbeth who gave him the daggers as well, because she gave them the she gave the guards the drinks. Okay, um, so this is the scene that Macbeth has come with the daggers. Lady Macbeth goes and again stucks them into the body of the dead king. Macduff and Lennox are met at the gate, then led into Duncan's room. And then in the morning, two of the very trustworthy persons, Coatman, Macduff, and Lennox, they come to greet the king. Good morning, and they are taken to um, Duncan's room. Macduff goes through. Then Macduff first enters the room. Then Macbeth and Lennox discuss the unruly, unruly nut. Macduff reappears and proclaims horror. Okay, Macduff comes back and he says horror, horror. Macbeth and Lennox go through. Then Macduff raises an alarm unto witch or convene. Okay, all everybody comes there. People begins to come there, and those of his chamber are blamed and killed by Macbeth. Macbeth quickly, before the gathering of the people, with his sword or with his weapon, he kills, not camp, I don't say. weapons. They did not have weapons at that time. Macbeth, with the dagger or sword, quickly kills the guards so that there should not be proof uh, about who did what. All agree to meet and discuss besides Malcolm and Donalbain. They are the sons of the king. Donalbain's Duncan's two sons who flee. Both of them they run for their life from that place. Ross discusses the situation with an old man until Macduff arrives with news that Malcolm and Donalbain are fled and held in suspicion, and that Macbeth is named king. So, in the absence of king's sons, Macbeth becomes king. After the discussion, see when the meeting was taking place, who to become the next king after Duncan. So Macduff comes and he tells them both the sons of Duncan's sons, they have run away for their life from the country. So there was no worthier to become king to take the place of Duncan other than Macbeth. So in this way, Macbeth becomes king, or he takes the place of Duncan. So now Macbeth is king of the state. This video will become too long, so I shall go to Act 3 afterward in my next video. Till then, I beg leave of you. Thank you for watching. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe the channel and press the bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.